Good morning, champions. Happy Tuesday morning, coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club where we get up early and we conquer our morning to own our day. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday morning. And as you get up on this Tuesday morning, we got to ask ourselves, right? We come off so much of you momentum last week, right? Momentum from pushing talk time for 2 weeks, pushing AP for 2 weeks, pushing consistency for 2 weeks. And sometimes it's easy to take our foot off the gas. Sometimes it's easy to say, I finally got it. I've got the momentum. I've got a good paycheck coming. I've got this. And then on a Monday, be able to wake up and say, let me take it easy, right? And so I was trying to talk about this yesterday, but that delayed gratification mindset of understanding I need to be willing to do what others won't do now in order to have what others won't have later. It's tough. It's a tough mindset to have because it's long obedience in the same direction for a long amount of time. And you don't reap the benefits. You don't reap the rewards of that really for like a year, right? Because we're trying to build account checks and all that stuff. And so what happens so often is it's so easy to get a couple months ahead on bills, have some good paychecks, get a good account check, and then take our foot off the gas. And then before we know it, we've gotten back behind again and or are struggling to catch up. And so my reminder on this Tuesday is to really clearly define what our financial goals are, what our life goals are, what our work, life goals are, and then backtrack into that, right? So then we say, okay, I need to make X amount per week, not including account checks, right? And so that way the account checks become extra on top of that, and then reverse engineer how many hours we need to do, how many presentations, and then structure our work days like that and hold ourselves accountable. That's the biggest thing, right? I mean, I could sit here and tell you little objection strategies and different things we can do in order to make that sales process. But that's why we have coaches. That's why we have SBCs. That's why we write the PEC. That's why we do the morning calls. And so the morning 5 a.m. stuff is really just to remind you as you're first waking up in the morning, what do I need to focus on and how do I need to make my brain really keep that one-way horse blinder, street mentality in, so that I can stay focused day in and day out, so I can get my 6 hours day in and day out. And if we do those things, right, that's where I talk about aspiring better today than we were yesterday, and doing that every single day and trying to get 1% better so that we don't have a couple good days, couple good weeks in a row, and then all of a sudden retreat back to square one. So instead, it's that 1% better and just constantly trying to strive to do a little something different today than we did yesterday and doing that every single day. So do that every single day. Get 1% better every single day. Let's get up this morning. Let's get hyper-focused. Let's make it a fantastic Tuesday. Be on the national call. See you guys soon. I'm out. Woo!